under eyes are trying to play me. Not today, Satan. Not today. Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I am doing another EDC Las Vegas themed video. It is getting closer to the festival. We're like 5 weeks out, I want to say. Yeah, probably 5 weeks out. Everyone's seen the lineup. You guys are starting to finalize your plans, get your ideas together, get your plans together, figure out what artists you're going to see. So I know I did a video all about the lineup and my initial first reaction thoughts, but I wanted to do a video on artists and sets that I personally think you should not miss and why. I'm kind of just going to convince you why you should jump on the hype train of these people based on my experience and just tell you a little bit about who I'm excited to see and why. So before I get into that, don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave, and so you don't miss out on any new content. I have a lot of fun stuff coming out in April. My social is down below if you guys want to follow me there, and as always, leave me any questions, comments, concerns that you have, video suggestions. I see you guys in the comments. But I think that's everything I have to say, so let's just get right into the video. Start out on Friday. I have a list of, let me count it. I got my list down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 that I'm like, these are my hype train people. So Cirez D is number 1. That is Prydz alias. I believe he's playing in Neon Garden. I have never seen Prydz as Cirez D, so I'm very excited for that. I also don't get to spend much time on that stage. So for me, that is going to be a huge win on Friday, and I just personally want to experience it for the first time. Because it's hard for me to see someone for the first time. I've seen a lot of people, so I like when I get to see a new artist. And that goes for Claude Von Stroke. I have yet to see Claude Von Stroke, and I don't know how I haven't gotten this way. A lot of my friends love him, so that is an absolute must for me on Friday. I'm really into deep house and things like that. My taste has evolved as I've gone on, so I'm really interested in seeing a lot of deep house, techno-y kind of artists this year. Dash Berlin Classics. I love Dash Berlin. He could not be a happier, more positive person. I've seen him many times before, but add the name Classics to the end of a set and you got me hooked. I'm not missing that. And that is in Quantum Valley, which last year was their first time having the Quantum Valley stage, and it was really cool, and I think it was more of an experimental stage. So this year it sounds like it's going to be open air and it's going to have a new design, so I'm also intrigued by that. Up next is Gryffin. Gryffin is one of my favorite artists. If you are not on the Gryffin hype train, get on it now. He's a break for me in the night because a lot of his songs have really heavy, they're very uplifting and positive, and I just get the feels, and you can sing along. He remixes a lot of great songs, and he still has the house beats dropping. I just have so much fun in his sets, and it's a break from all the beats and dubstep and bass, and you can just go into a set and know you're gonna be able to sing along and just have a good time, and especially if you love the lyrics of his songs and you just enjoy that, then that's really exciting. And Gryffin played at 4:30 a.m. last year at Cosmic Meadow, and my group was tired. I think we stayed for 10 minutes and I couldn't even muster up enough energy to stay, so please don't be at the sunrise set this year. The next one is Joyryde. I love Joyryde. Joyryde is a freaking awesome time. So high energy. It's got that bass, that trappy sound. I did not get to see him there last year, so I'm not missing Joyryde. And I'm definitely not missing Kaskade because the man is a legend. He's so good. He just is an iconic performer. I saw his surprise set last year. He's just got so many classics. I just can't miss him. He is a legend for a reason, so go see him if you've never had the opportunity. NGHTMRE and Slander, I have seen both on their own. I have yet to see them perform together. I love NGHTMRE. I'm just, as much as I'm into the ethereal, trancey sounds and deep house, I can get down with the dubsteppers. I'm about it. Last year my group found ourselves at the bass pod a lot more than we planned. We just would walk by and then spend a lot of time there. So I'm excited for NGHTMRE back-to-back Slander, along with Sinden back-to-back Low 99. I've never seen either. Again, this is sort of once EDC did their announcement of the artist and I did a deep dive into these people, I started listening to both of them and was like, yep, sign me up for that. Deep house vibes, all about it, gonna be catching them. And lastly, Virtual Self. He's very unique. I'm kind of digging it, and I feel like it's just going to be something I've never seen before, so I'm definitely going to go check out Virtual Self on Friday. On Saturday, I want to go see Andrew Bayer because I don't think I've ever seen him, and that'll be just a nice taste of trance. I'm very excited for that. Chris Lake back-to-back Chris Lorenzo. Again, 2 artists I have never seen. I'm super into Chris Lake. I think his beats are awesome, and everyone on Reddit was talking about this back-to-back set, so I think think that it's something I can't miss, and I'm just trying to dance. Really just trying to dance for that, you know what I mean? Ekali is another one that I feel like a lot of people have personally reached out to me about and recommended. Never seen. I'm so excited. There's so many people on Saturday that I've never seen. This is exciting to someone who's going to EDC for their 4th time. You need to still be amused. So Ekali is something I'm going to check out along with Gorgon City. I'm listening to a lot of Gorgon City lately. I'm really late to the game. I know that. But I will definitely be checking out their set, as well as Illenium. I've seen Illenium a couple times now, and he just blows me away. I love it. I get the feels. He's kind of reminds me of like a Gryffin vibe. Just really feelsy, good artist, and he sounds different than other people. And it's just a nice break to go and just like sing your heart out and just like feel all the vibes and just totally vibe with everyone around you. Last year I just like laid in the grass at Cosmic Meadow and just sang my heart out to him, and it was amazing, so I will not be missing him. Jason Ross is another one that I'm really excited for. I love his music, and the stuff he came out with 7 Lions, Ocean, is beautiful. So really excited for him. Jauz, I don't know if you guys can see the new addition to my room. I love Jauz so much. I love him. His new music, I cannot wait for his new album. If you guys are not listening to it, go and download some of his new songs. I love the direction he's going in. I have so much fun. I'll be doing an update when it gets closer, but me and my little, our outfits on Saturday are Jauz themed. I'll show you guys what that means. It's a surprise. But I bought that flag. I'm going to be wearing it, so look out for me on that Saturday. Next up, Kygo and Marshmello. I'm sort of lumping these two together because they're just so big. Everyone knows them, but I've seen them both. Saw Kygo for the first time last year, and Kygo, for me, again, was like a nice break. He's definitely slower. He's doing the trap house thing, but to see him in person and like get to sing all these songs that I love so much, and his new album, like, it just was such a good experience, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's definitely more mellow. With Marshmello, see what I did there? He's just so good, and he's one of my favorite artists. Some sets have been better than others. I've seen him plenty of times, so I can acknowledge that they're not always perfect, but he always throws down, and I am just a Mellow Gang member at the end of the day. Tiesto, if you guys have not seen Tiesto, the man is a freaking legend. And if you go see him, you will know why. He's so happy, he's so positive. His beats are awesome. He's always inventive. His sets are a great time, and I always have to catch just like a little bit of his set, if not stay for the whole thing, because he can do no wrong in my book. So even if you're like, oh, it's Tiesto, mainstream for me, it's not. You're not better than Tiesto. Let me just put that out there. Okay, last two for Saturday, Vini Vici and Yellow Claw. Vini Vici I saw like 10 minutes of at Ultra last year, and I've been so into them since then. I cannot wait for some heavy psytrance. Definitely not missing that. And Yellow Claw, I have been a Blood for Mercy fan from the get-go. Seen them a couple times, but for me, like, if I just want to go like crazy, headbang, go nuts, wild out, I'm going to a Yellow Claw set. Like, the energy levels are like, ah. Sunday, okay, Sunday I want to see Blackgummy. I missed him last year because of the shuttle scenario, but we won't talk about that in this video. But Blackgummy is on deadmau5's record label, I'm pretty sure. He's in the Mousetrap family, so I think his sound is very unique, so I'd like to see him. And the rest of this list, so Sunday is like my non-negotiable nightmare. If any of these people are at the same time, we're gonna have a real problem here, people. We're gonna have a real problem. But I'm gonna try and convince you to see all these people right now. So Don Diablo. Don Diablo is one of my favorite artists. I just think the music he comes out with is fantastic. I can shuffle, I can dance my ass off, I have so much fun, and I just think he is a creative genius. So Don Diablo is an absolute yes, and I haven't seen Don Diablo at EDC yet. So that's also why I like really do not want to miss him this year. Prydz. The entire world is going to be at main stage for Prydz. I'm like preparing myself now for the crowd that is going to be there, because he was not at EDC last year, but his EDC 2016 set was the first time I saw him, and it changed my life. Just putting it out there. Next up is Rezz, representing the females up in this bitch. She just has her own sound. She has her own sound, and even if it's not your thing, I recommend going to see a little bit of her set. Her visuals are so cool. She's definitely like got a darker kind of sound, a gruntier kind of sound, but it is so cool, and I don't really know how to dance to it, but I still have a really fucking fun time. 7 Lions. My 7 Lions flag is going to go right above that Jauz flag when I get one. 7 Lions is in my top probably 2 favorite artists. Oliver Heldens, 7 Lions. He is an amazing artist. Live performance-wise, fantastic. It is the perfect blend of like trance and then side trance and dubstep. He goes hard as hell, and then he'll hit you with like some light feels that'll make a grown man cry. He did the fireworks set last year. I don't even know how many times I've seen him by now, but download some of his songs. Oceans, his new song with Jason Ross, might be one of my favorite songs of all time, if not my favorite 7 Lions songs to date. So I'm just going to be bawling my eyes out. You'll just see me sobbing in a corner at 7 Lions. Tchami, Malaa's in my top 5 favorite artists. I'm going to be wearing my Malaa mask on Sundays. Maybe you'll spot me in the crowd, or maybe not, because I'm going to be incognito. But I saw them on their No Redemption tour in New York City, and they threw it down. So much bass, so much deep house. Everyone was shuffling, such a good time, and they're going to absolutely kill it at the Cosmic Meadow stage. There's no way you can miss that. Last up is Zedd. I had the opportunity to see Zedd once before, and he was one of those people that I was like, I love so many of his songs, but like, do I need to see him in person? Like, I feel like he's gonna be too mainstream. And then I saw him at Ultra, and I was like singing my heart out, like, this is the part when I say I love you. Zedd. Like, loved it. Absolutely loved it. He was so much fun. So I really, really want to see Zedd this year. So that is it. Those are my must-see artists and sets. I highly suggest you guys scheduling these and going to check them out, even if you weren't sure. I hope I did a good job of convincing you guys. Please leave me comments below with who your like non-negotiable, your must-see people are, so that I can go and check them out, because I definitely want to see some new artists this year. I hope you guys like this. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And I hope you guys have an awesome week. Bye, guys.